Okay everyone, welcome back to another tennis themed NRG. And I said RPG there, tennis RPG, that would be an interesting thing. A tennis RPG, they should definitely do a tennis RPG, yes, Earth Spin or something. Anyway, enough of that rubbish. This is Top Spin, and it certainly isn't rubbish. This is a lovely little tennis game actually on the Xbox, original Xbox. Very similar to the likes of Virtua Tennis. I think it's better in a lot of ways, certainly in gameplay aspects. Plenty to do as well. We've got tennis school. Go to tennis school, train yourself up. We're just going to play a quick match, and men's singles. Set your number of games per set here, which is nice, so you can shorten the game. So we're not going to play the standard 6 games per set. Say 3 games per set, just to keep things nice and brief. And venue select, and just randomise things. You can go to the pro courts, the major courts, the slam courts, of course, and playground and training ground kind of things. So massive variance of courses in this, courts should I say. Massive variance, which is really nice to see. 45 of them, if you will. Different surfaces, types, arenas, and the atmosphere adjusts according to whatever court you decide to select. For instance, if you choose to pick a park or something, you're not going to get much crowds making noise, are you? Because you might get a few drunks throw bottles at you, possibly. Anyway, here's the roster. Yes, back in the early 2000s, when Mr. Sampras was the master. Will be Mr. Sampras. So this was originally for the Xbox exclusive, but it was ported about a year after the licensing ran out, I suppose. A year after to the PC, and then a year after that to the PS2, where they replaced a few characters. So I think Sampras was replaced with Roger Federer, who was the top banana at the time, the top Swiss banana, and Anna Kournikova is hiding in there. Some people just remember her for modelling, not tennis, because she wasn't really good at tennis, was she? Anyway, she was replaced by Maria Sharapova, who is really good at tennis, and not bad looking to boot as well. But there we go. So we're ready to go. And I don't know, what did I pick there? Did I pick a... I just picked any other court, didn't I? The Bogota South American Pro Open, yes. Yeah, most of the names in this are obviously reconstructed names, made up names for existing real tournaments, because they couldn't really get the license for the real tournaments. I think 3 tournaments in this entire thing are licensed. They used the license name, so we got the Pacific Life Open, I think, Indian Wells, that's actually titled correctly, and the NASDAQ 100 Open in Miami, that's also titled correctly, and I think that's about it. There's another one as well, but I can't remember. So anyway, let's serve. Game. Play. Boom! Oh, good serve. Oh, straight between the legs. Flash airy Sampras. So this is the low camera angle. I'm just going to show you the low camera angle for the moment. I always prefer a higher camera angle when I'm playing tennis games. And luckily you can switch between the two, which is good. Nice win. Oh, was that a winner? Yes, it was. There's taunts as well you can use in this. If you press the... there you go. Press the attitude buttons after a point has been won or lost. You can show your dismay and rage around the court, smash your racket up if you fancy. I don't know. Depends what character you choose. Or you can gloat. Give it a good fist pump. Oh, blimey. Got it back though. Oh, got that back as well. Oh, he's got me on the ropes here. No. Now it's time. Oh. Whew, he had me running around like a good one there. J. Emery. So I'm going to switch, I think now, to the high angle, which I always prefer tennis games like this. I think this is the default way that tennis games should be played. And again, I went for the power serve there, completely fudged it up. Does reset quickly, which is nice. So there's no, should I say? I'm forgetting my words. I am sorry. I'm just concentrating. Got me a nice smash there, while I'm stumbling over my words, like I'm stumbling over my tennis balls here. There's no break in the gameplay, should I say, when there's a fault point there. It switches straight to, resets the game straight away to next serve, so that's good, nice and fluid and quick. Oh, good pass, oh no, that's going, boom, Nice power behind that. That's how you put power on shots. You hold the button down for longer. If you time the position and button correctly, you get a nice big power on the shot. Tried a slice serve there, didn't work. It says out there, it's not quite right. It should say fault. Oh, another between the legs. Oh, blimey, he completely wrong-footed me there. So you've got a massive repertoire of shots to use in this game, like all good modern tennis games. Any tennis game in the 2000s should have always came with loads of shots, and it uses the Xbox controller to the full. Oh, lovely, it was a lovely blast serve there. You can use a blast serve on the trigger, and say they're hard to do because you've got to get the line right in the middle of the meter that pops up. But you've got your flat backhands, forehands, your topspin shots, your lob shots. Very nice drop shot system. If you try a drop shot, you get the bar that comes up again with the accuracy bar, and you've got to get it smack in the middle to get the perfect drop shot. Tricky to pull off, but when it does, it's really good. He's going to go for a blaster serve. Oh, he got it back, and he's gone for a drop, but completely missed it. And what a loser! There you go. No, none of that sunshine. Give him the old T1000 there. So, this game was brought to us by the conglomerate, should I say, XSN Sports, and was developed by PAM Developments. I'd never heard of them previously, but excellent job, really good job. Because the animation is really fluid on this. The models are quite nice. The faces are a bit dodge, I suppose, in places. And the court arrangements are very well designed. Good timing, good spacing. Shading is nice as well. Very fluid, and the gameplay timing is something again you have to get used to. I mean, a lot of tennis games use different systems. This again uses the Virtua Tennis sort of system where you're making your command before the ball is actually there. But unlike other cheap games, I think I've featured it before on a game called International Tennis Pro. This is actually responsive, so whatever action you have done, it will do. Oh, smacked it into the side there. A little bit of a moonwalk there from Pete. Dun, 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 dun. Lovely little quick replays here, which you can skip. They're quite nice, all these little pop-up replays. There's crowd noise, there's the umpire making his gestures and bossing you around. Serve system, as you can see, is quite straightforward there. Just a power bar comes up. And, oh, lovely jumping smash there. Ooh. Volleys will automatically kick in, of course, like most, again, I mean, going back to the days of Final Match Tennis and even Pro Tennis Tour on the 8-bits, volleys automatically kick in the moment you get within the service line. Oh, he's just trying a low spinner there. And the variants of the opponents, their skill levels are quite varied, really. Surprisingly, I've gone for someone who's quite medium here, just so I can show you. Oh yes, couldn't get it. Bounced off the side of his racket frame. Just stand on the edge there, waiting, like he was waiting for a bus, didn't he? So it's good. It's really in depth. This game. It's got, okay, like I said, loads of modes. Exhibition mode. The create mode is interesting. It's very quite intriguing, very deep. You can pick sponsorships, and you have to get points from sponsorships, and the winning a certain amount of tournaments will get you more higher sponsorships and create your career up. That's all in the tournament mode. Then you've got the quick plays, of course, multiplayer, of course, local and online. Not sure whether the online would work anymore now in the modern era. Maybe it would. I mean, if anyone's playing it on Xbox Live, and it's got a matching thing as well, player matching system online. Whereas you won't let you play anybody that hasn't basically matched to your parameters. So if you're like really highly ranked, it won't put you up against someone who's literally just stuck the disc in. So overall, really good game. This I think it's a fine tennis game, and I do enjoy playing it a lot. It's back into my top 5, I think, of tennis games. It's got a lot going for it. Maybe a little bit quiet on court. It seems to be a little bit serene sometimes, even when it should be quite busy. But really, that's about it. And yeah, if anyone's a tennis fan and got an Xbox, get this. And of course, its sequels as well, which are very good too. Well, I think they were anyway. I haven't played all of them. But anyway, Top Spin on the Xbox. Thank you for watching. Match point. Novabug out.
Love.